Hello, readers of Theology Evolved. That was a long pause for dramatic purposes. It's back for the second week in a row, and we're already into the third week, but we won't recap the last 10 minutes. The Week in Review is back. We will detail all the fun things I did. Last week we found out about me getting saddle sore and not wasting my week, but having lots of fun with the girlfriend Karina. And yeah, this week was equally exciting, and mainly because this week I made the transition from living 5 miles out of town, which is actually technically behind whatever, to being in town. I moved in with my old roommate Matt, who is getting married in 2 months, which means I get kicked out again because I don't want to live in a house of married people. No, especially newlyweds. Definitely no. So been doing a lot of moving. I've been hanging out with Karina whenever I get the chance. It's been a little more slim this week. We've both been working a lot at opposite times. Not conducive to the whole relationship aspect, but we work with it. That was pretty much the majority of everything that happened. I guess up to the weekend was just pretty much moving, and Karina, and working with a dash of sleep and a pinch of food in between. I guess the big things that really happened on yesterday, Saturday. Not unusual. I had to be up at 3 in the morning to be at work by 4:15 in the morning. However, this is very important, folks. I woke up at 3, turned my computer off of sleep mode, looked at it, and said, it's time for me to get dressed. I remember blinking and looking and seeing my computer in sleep mode, which takes 30 minutes. So 3:15 plus 30 minutes means 3:45. Jack's in the clear, except for the 30-minute blink, which turned out to be an hour-long blink, and I looked and opened up computer and 4:09 a.m. Luckily, at the new location, I live 4 minutes drive from my workplace. So I had 2 minutes to get dressed. I almost made it. I couldn't find my shoes. So I had to say, screw the shoes, and I'm going. I had a pair of black shoes in my car. Got to work. Very frustrated. Had kind of a crappy day at the beginning, but I kind of picked up. Had some friends who I was working with, so I was happy. I was good to go. After that, I went to the church. Had to get there early. We had a group come in, another worship team from a sister church, Paradise Alliance Church in Paradise, California, which is ironic because it's not really paradise. It's kind of normal townish, not so much paradise-ish. No forbidden fruit. Well, probably. But Trent Smith Band, awesome. Wonderful band, very diverse in their musical abilities. They went and played everything from rock to jazz to blues. Wonderful worship leaders, very fun, dynamic people. It was a nice break from Rich. We're happy to have him back. Keep my job. We had Bill back. And for the only major snag that happened, I guess the whole weekend, was Saturday night. I couldn't be there for the service. I was there for the rehearsal, was there to make sure the band was taken care of, everything was good to go. I had a photo gig. I don't get these very often, so I take them whenever they're offered. And about 6 weeks ago, I signed up to go help a 50th year high school reunion. Yes, I was helping take pictures of like 70-year-old people, or nearly 70-year-old people. Which is ironic because the men had wives, where very commonly I heard, oh, I was 1 when he graduated high school. So it's like, haha, Cradle Robbers and Gold Diggers, yes, you guys go. So I did that. I guess there was an issue with the lights when I was gone. It was so minor, like, whatever. And then Sunday was back at the church, and then took care of everything there. It was really, really good. And then, that was the greater majority of Sunday, via 12 hours ago, or a little more, 12 hours ago, got out of the church, ran home, changed clothes, went to work, worked 4 hours on a princess shift. I'd say 4-hour long shift. Went and had chili dogs. Yeah, I found out about those and my reaction to them when we were moving out of the other house. Of course, moving out of the other house needed help from the new roommate, which means it's time to introduce the new roommate. Old roommate as well. He's getting married soon in 78 days. Yeah?
76.
76 days.
75.
75 days. Now, with no further ado, meet Matthew Anderson.
Which means I don't have a ring yet. But I'm going to make no mistake, there will be a ring.
75 days.
75 days.
Yes, that's right, folks. He's getting hitched.
It's very exciting.
And
I spent 75 days no kissing my fiance, so we're halfway there.
75 days ago. 150 days, no kissing of any sort?
Of any sort.
Not on the forehead?
We rub noses instead.
They rub noses. That's their...
Kind of like this.
Like this.
Only a little
way more intimate.
Yeah,
and
more
not
intimate
like
between
that.
Yes.
We just spoon.
Amy's not, Amy likes spooning, but...
But, yeah. Okay, we don't really spoon anymore. So we just pretty much spent the time moving, and that was it. And Matt, do you have anything to say to the viewers of Theology Evolved?
I've been to Paradise, farthest thing from Paradise. If you ever have the opportunity to go, because it's actually, it's okay. And I have friends from there, so I have to say it's good. Go, it's fun.
I did have to say one funny story that happened is the drummer for the worship team talked about his wife getting on the Jay Leno show from the Dumb Article Review. Okay. And apparently she has a British accent, and one day a giant bird flew into her windshield and she swerved off the road to avoid it. But when the cop was talking to her, she said she swerved to avoid a bird. A bird. A bird. And they're like, a bug? A bug? And she's like, a bird. A bug. So in the newspaper it was a bug. She swerved to avoid a bug.
It's a good way to get on Jay Leno right
and
there.
So Jay Leno reviewed it and called it one of the most ridiculous things he's ever heard of. So I look forward to hearing more from Matt. I'm actually contemplating the idea of a podcast now that I have him ready and available 15 feet away most of the time.
So we're going to get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I might even get fired.
Which is fine by me. Because I don't have a job.
So he needs a job. If you guys need a job, he does stuff for money. Anyways, guys, good to catch up with you, and it's been 2 minutes longer than normal, but keep you posted. This has been the Week in Review, and so hey, have a good night, and talk to you later. Bye.